It would be an actual...
And we would lose because we would be too busy locked in our room with our sex robots.
Unless we actually...
And then when the firmware update comes and it decides to choke us out when we're sleeping.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Aren't these designed by men?
Yeah.
So, I figured maybe there would be a failsafe in it.
I'm sure there is.
Just in case. But I don't know, man. Probably
got a donkey punch it.
Yeah, you hit it in the right spot and just stops. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not really too keen on the whole sex robot thing. I feel like that's literally the next step to. Well, put it this way: once World War III is done, I mean, they'll have robots.
Yeah,
they'll have robots. I mean, they can repopulate the earth with. I mean, they just, like you said, just extract semen.
Well, you gotta look at it like this: they can, if you think about it, they can probably implant eggs in the robot.
Huh. But see, that's what I was saying. I don't know if I want a sex doll to get pregnant.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I feel like that just defeats the whole purpose of a sex doll.
I don't know. I think the whole situation is, I think it's cool. I'm not going to say I won't do it. I'll try it. I'm not going to lie.
Yo, I think you might be alone on that one,
I would
bro.
know. I'm definitely not alone. Dude, the market is so huge for this.
Yeah,
there's a lot. And the market, I guarantee, is mostly gamers.
And it's
kids
funny
that
because
don't go out.
And it's funny because it's so cheap.
Yeah. That's another thing that's shocking.
It's
That the most expensive one we heard
$1,600.
was $1,600. There was the other model, and the thing is, the other model was the one that had like the skin and the warmth to the touch and the heartbeat. And that was like $1,000.
It's $1,000 for.
But you know why? It was less attractive.
Oh, so you got to pay for looks. You know what? That's the lay of the land. That's the way of the world.
It is, bro. Look at the beer commercials, bro.
That's the way of the world. So, but now they have to do it with your sex robots.
Yeah, they know what gets guys off, man.
Bro, I don't know, man. That's just
my favorite one, though. I forgot the name of the company. That was the one that comes with the video game.
So the one that has the Oculus Rift and everything.
Yeah, because of the Oculus Rift. So basically, what you do is you put the headset on, and then you fight a boss, or you go through a level.
You go through a level,
boss,
and you get the boss. Yeah.
And then once you beat the boss, you get the chick, and then you can have sex with her.
Yeah, it's like what you thought Mario was gonna be if you were like a perverted teenager.
Yeah, and then they said, oh well, if you're not a gamer, you could just go straight to the brothel.
Yeah,
and I saw the video clips for that. It reminds me of DOA. Remember DOA?
Yeah, of course I remember DOA.
You can pick what color girl, what
you get her
ethnicity,
hair,
her hair color, whatever she's wearing,
and she talks to you.
And this one I think is more expensive, but all it is just the gyrating plate. It's not the whole body where you can see like
because it connects to the headset.
Yeah.
So the fact that it connects to the headset creates the entire world around you.
Nah, I'm straight, bro. I'd rather have a robot.
Nah, I think I'd be better with the. Put it this way, you know what? When I think about it, I'd have to think about how I would get caught.
You wouldn't get caught.
No. But I'm saying, if somebody catches you with it, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be weird.
Like I think it's less weird.
Somebody walks in, hey, slow shit.
If there's a plate,
yeah.
If it's just a plate, I think people are like, what is that? But if you're with a doll,
it's more believable.
No, well, I mean, because it looks real.
Yeah, you could just throw the covers over her, throw a pillow over her face, and it looks like it's a real person.
And they could just be like they walked in on you having.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
You can put her in the car, put a hat on, sunglasses.
Drive around with her for 7 hours through California.
Well, what I like about
and have her waving at people.
Well, what I like about the one with the heartbeat and all that stuff, she actually calls your phone during the day, sends you messages.
Yeah, she sends you messages.
Yeah, it's like a real life companion, man.
Without
all the drama.
Well, we don't know if there's drama,
but
because remember it has moods.
Yeah,
and so essentially you can piss off a real woman and a robot.
Yeah, but I think you could. But the difference is you can turn the robot off.
So if you can hit the reset button.
Just hold down the power button, pull out the plug.
And just
do a factory reset.
Yeah. And everything's all good again.
Yeah, everything's good. She likes you again.
Yeah, it's like
you don't gotta buy flowers.
But remember what they said. They said that you have to like treat it right.
Yeah, you have to treat it right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the option I'm gonna go with.
Like you don't have to buy it anything.
You know, it'd be cool, like,
but it's moody. I don't like that.
Yeah, what if like
I don't like that. It's moody.
What if but the thing is, it's like it helps as far as with the authenticity of thinking that this is a real person. You could even be like, yo, I feel like arguing today. And you just turn the difficulty level up.
Yeah.
Like a damn video game.
Yeah.
Put that shit on Hall of Famer.
Yeah. It's like, where have you been? Or no, I guess technically the Hall of Fame mode would be I saw you with her.
Yeah.
That's all, and now you have to get out of that.
You got All-Star, which is just like, where you been all day?
Exactly. I know you were with her. You took my car. Or no, you took my car and you were with her.
Oh,
that's All-Star mode. I got you on video. It wasn't me.
And then you got rookie where it's like, hey, babe, I miss you.
Exactly.
You look so good today.
Nah, the rookie. Remember, if you're talking about the difficulty levels, I guess the rookie level would be like, oh, I was wondering where you were.
Oh,
that's the difficulty.
Are you
level.
Ready to have sex now?
Yeah,
like she just cuts to the chase.
I mean, seriously, it's like Click. Remember in Click how he took the remote and he's like, oh, I just fast forwarded through the whole fight.
Fast forward through the whole fight.
Yeah, but this thing, I don't want a robot to fight with me.
You say that now, Swiss.
I'm gonna say that forever.
Because Swiss.
I'm gonna say that for a very long time.
Every man knows makeup sex is some of the best sex. Just saying, bro. You get home, you getting bitched at by your robot.
By your robot. Yeah. Listen to how that sounds.
But you know,
say that same phrase again. And listen to how that sounds.
Let me go ahead and cut the music real quick. I do not condone domestic violence at all, but
you can hit it.
You can hit it. Just saying. She gets on your nerves. She keeps talking that shit. Just say, listen, come here, smack.
Yo, set it to fight mode.
Fight mode, right?
And you gotta like, and if you can overpower it. Yeah, see, you know what? That just really, the sex robot goes to a dark place.
I tell you what, though, it would cut down on rape.
It would, because if people were just raping robots. Well, wait a minute.
You could probably put a rape mode in there, where the whole time it's just like, no, don't.
Yeah, because there are people that get off. Yeah,
there are people.
There's a ton of people that get off of that, and I don't know, man. It seems that's a dark place. I think we've taken this to a
the show went really dark. Really quickly.
We went to a really dark place, man. We went from talking about politics to
sex robots,
and now raping sex robots. So,
you want to transition now?
Where do you go? Where do you go from there? So, I mean, bro, I really honestly, I mean. Raping sex robots. My God, bro. So, I'm going to bring it back. It's Easter. I figure that's probably the best transition to go from raping a sex robot.
Raping a sex robot to Easter.
It's Easter. So, Easter is going on this weekend, and they're going to have their whole little Easter celebration. I know they're having their Easter celebrations everywhere, and apparently there's going to be multiple. I don't know if you heard about what happened in Wisconsin. There was a guy who actually ended up sending a bunch of like death threats to the president.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm talking about with like weapon. He robbed the pawn shop. This is in Janesville. I want to say it's Janesville, Wisconsin. So you guys can look up this story. But what he ended up doing was he ended up robbing a pawn shop and just getting all the guns and sending death threats to the president. But but it's funny because the police in Janesville are worried about him coming and shooting up a bunch of churches that are having, like, the story is so inconsistent. They're worried about him coming and shooting up the churches where they're having all their Easter celebrations to get prepared to go shoot up the president's Easter thing. So they think he's going to practice there.
I doubt it.
That's what I said.
You're not going to practice because you're going to get caught and die.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
You either do it or you don't do it.
Depends. And the thing is, that's probably why Trump's down in Mar-a-Lago again. That's why he's not even at the White House.
He's down there for cake, bro.
He's down for cake and more bombing.
Cake and bombs.
Cake and bombs. That's it.
And that replaces the Netflix and chill.
And yo,
it's like presidential Netflix and chill. We're just going to cake and bomb.
Yeah, cake and bomb. That's the new presidential thing. That's going to be an every weekend thing. Every time you see Trump at Mar-a-Lago, just know it's cake and bomb. Cake and bomb, cake and bomb, cake and bomb. And the funny thing is he goes down there and his wife stays in New York.
Because he's probably got a sex robot.
His kids stay everywhere else. None of them stay in Washington.
And who's paying for this?
We are.
Which
is amazing to me. I don't know if anybody says anything about it. I don't know if it's come up at all, but I don't know if are they trying to start a whole what do they call it? A monarchy? Is that what's going on in Washington? They're trying to start a monarchy up there?
It sounds like it to me. I mean,
because bro, when you put your family into government jobs that are supposed to go to qualified politicians,
exactly.
None of these people are qualified. Let's be real about this. If you start looking at the cabinet, that's one of the reasons why Congress is very upset with our strategy for war.
Well, I always was under the assumption that, you know, people that do end up in cabinets usually are people that are in politics.
Yeah, career politicians.
I didn't know the president could just be like, hey, got my son-in-law here. He's going to be Secretary of State or something.
Yeah, he's going to be Secretary of State because Rex Tillerson, he doesn't like leaving the country. Like he doesn't like traveling, which makes me wonder, why are you Secretary of State? Like, the whole purpose of having a Secretary of State is to do diplomatic things overseas. So instead, what do is we send Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner has been overseas talking to foreign diplomats for I don't know what reason. I still haven't figured it out yet.
I don't know, man. There's word going around that he's the Antichrist.
I could totally believe it.
Recently they purchased I don't know if it was in New York. The address was 666.
Makes sense.
And it's under Kushner's name.
Makes perfect sense.
And they said they haven't done anything with the building. They just bought it for the address.
Yeah, because Satan won't let them.
That's weird.
Bro, everything about him is weird. And the funny thing is that he's the one that's causing strife. For anybody who doesn't know about what's going on between in Trump's cabinet is instability. And I hate just bashing the president, but he almost leaves you no choice.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can talk about because these are all facts.
Yeah, he almost leaves you no choice because the thing is the cabinet is so unstable that they don't agree with each other, which is
and they're not afraid to talk about it.
Yeah, with anybody who will listen. So Steve Bannon, who is, I want to say Steve Bannon is the Secretary of Steve Bannon, I want to say it's like the Secretary of Defense or something like that. Either way, he's a high-ranking, he's a chief advisor. He's one of the chief advisors, something like that. So anyway, him and Jared Kushner aren't getting along. And the fact is that Trump came out and said, well, Steve Bannon came on late in the campaign. The man who actually has the position, he's getting ready to fire him. He's getting ready. He politicked for this guy. They said, no, we probably shouldn't put him in there. He politicked hard for this guy. They put him in there, and now he wants to get rid of him. One of the many, complete 180 switches. The repeal and replace of Obamacare. Remember how they were talking about that? It's gone. Nobody's talking about it anymore because it failed. They don't know what to do. They have absolutely no idea what to do because people that have Obamacare are perfectly okay with it. People that don't have it are okay with the insurance they have. The only people that are making any noise about it are people that are actually paying the people that are paying the premiums for it. They're the ones making up for the people who aren't on the program.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get where they're upset about it because obviously their premiums are going up to make up for the difference that it costs to actually do Obamacare. So yeah, something needs to happen with the healthcare, but you don't need to take it away. And I don't know at what particular point they all thought taking that away was a good idea, but it's not a good idea at all. I don't know if that's a son-in-law thing. I don't know if that was a daughter thing. And I'm even shocked that we now say that in politics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Like it doesn't feel right to say well, I don't know if he's listening to his daughter or if he's listening to his son-in-law when he should be listening to, I don't know, Congress. But Congress isn't at Mar-a-Lago, so I guess it doesn't matter because they're still on recess. Nobody's in Washington, bro. Know that? We're dropping bombs all over the world.
From Florida.
Yeah. Nobody is in Washington. Nobody. Right now there might be maybe two or three staffers. That's it. That's all we got. Trump's not there. I don't know where Pence is. Pence is MIA. Pence is the one guy who he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, he's just trying to stay out of the way, bro.
Yeah, he's trying not to catch all the collateral damage because it's going to be bad, bro. It's going to be bad. And I don't know what time we're at.
We got about 10 minutes.
Nice.
So we're going to end the show on a good note. I'm going to run that video but the guy who did something that everybody should be